God, that centipede. That centipede right there. Oh, that centipede above, too.
Those aren't centipedes. Those are.
Millipedes?
Oh no, those are centipedes. Yeah, never mind. Yeah, those are horrible, horrible centipedes.
Maybe my phobia is not just spiders, just anything with a bunch of legs.
Yeah, that makes sense. But yeah, Castlevania, super spooky.
Super Castlevania, get it right.
I'm sorry,
4.
Dom. Super Castlevania.
That's like saying Super Saiyan 3 and 1 are the same. They're not.
They are, Dom. Whatever makes your hair big, yellow, and glowy is still Saiyan. It's still Saiyan, man.
Yeah, but before then they were referred to as Saiyans. Before they got the glow. It's totally different. The super just adds a little flair to it. A little bit of swagger.
I don't know, Dom. Well, how do you feel about Super Saiyans?
Super
How do you feel
Saiyan
about
1.
Dragon Ball Z at all, really?
Dragon Ball Z is a good concept for video games, not a good concept for an actual series. As to my feelings towards Super Saiyan, I'm okay with a random power boost. I'm not okay with like a million random power boosts, one after the other. I think Kubo did those better.
Yeah. Ironically.
Ironically. Okay, so like Super Saiyan 1, pretty cool. Super Saiyan 2, whatever. Super Saiyan 3 is just freaking dumb looking.
I don't know. My problem with it is I like the classic Dragon Ball series.
Right.
God, I'm about to sound so hipster right now. But I enjoyed the original Dragon Ball series because it was basically here's a small party of dudes and here's a semi-large threat. Okay,
Here is
now
Dragon Balls.
using this party and the mystical forces of
Treasure.
the Dragon Ball. Using the mystical forces of treasure, let's resolve this plot as gracefully as possible.
Okay. Okay. So what I meant by Dragon Ball Z's good as a video game concept and not an anime concept, reverse that with Dragon Ball, because I do love me some Dragon Ball too.
But yeah, I think that the first Dragon Ball series was handled a lot better, mostly because it was new, it was good, it worked, it was well written, and it was resolved gracefully compared to DBZ, where
Everything's a power-up.
It had to be long-running, despite the best efforts of storytelling.
Here's the thing, though. Rumor has it that, what's his name? Akira Toriyama. He wanted to stop it at Frieza. He wanted to just end it. He's like, yeah, I'm done. But editors told him, no, you're under contract. You gotta continue this. Like, what was it? Bakuman has one chapter about that. But yeah. He, for the longest time, was just done. He thought Dragon Ball was a perfect end. They said, no, make a Z. And he's like, all right, I'll make Z. Then,
Bats.
What?
Bats on the screen.
Oh, okay. And then, so then he's like, all right, I made it to Frieza. I think I've pretty much made this the pinnacle of their power. You're gonna have to push it. They really love it. What? All right. Androids. Androids doing android things, and they're stronger than Frieza because I said so. They're too strong. Make another power up. What?
Okay, so I am actually quite uneducated about DBZ past Frieza. So what exactly made the androids more powerful than Frieza?
Dr. Gero basically collected DNA. Or this is just for Cell. I have no clue how... Oh, never mind. I take that back. Not talking about Cell. The androids that, like Android 18, Android 17, they do not run on energy. They are literally at max power all the time. They don't have to charge. They don't have to do anything.
That's bullshit.
Unlike... Yes, that's what makes them more powerful than Saiyans. At the time.
at the time.
Yeah, then we got Cell, who is not like that, but he has the DNA of the universe's strongest people. Piccolo,
Whatever.
Goku,
Yeah.
Frieza, all them.
Yeah, I got that.
But it's
Yeah.
okay, because Senkai boost.
Yeah. I don't know, that just seems unnecessary, really.
It really was. Again, this would all be fine in a video game world, not one that I want to watch in the animes.
Right.
Like an RPG. I do love me some Dragon Ball Z RPGs. Although I've only played one, and that was when I was like 11.
Oh, no,
On
no,
the SNES.
no. I feel it coming on. Okay, I'm good.
I thought you were scared of that bat for a second.
That bat was tricky.
And I also thought you hit the thing and lost the Furiken or Fumashuriken, bro. You got the stupid knife like last time.
No, I'm good. I am going to try my damnedest to be aware of things.
For a second there, I thought you did it again. Right after you said, I'm gonna be more aware.
Yeah, no, there's not going to be any... Well, okay. I fucked it up. There's not going to be any sub-weapons for a while.
You said that last time and you got the knife.
That's because I keep forgetting that that specific knife is there.
Look, that specific knife right there.
There we go. That's going to be the last one until the clock.
Alright. How do you feel about video games based on the Shonen Jump, like Ninja Storm, One Piece, World, Pirate, whatever, and
Cash grabby to all hell and back.
I don't know. I get a much more satisfying feel of getting the story while playing it as a game.
The only time that I've ever enjoyed a Naruto game is one that I got on a Xbox 360 demo disc, and I forgot even what game that was.
I'm pretty sure I told you it's either Broken Bonds or Way of the Ninja or Road of the Ninja. It has to be, because those are the only two on the Xbox, and I love those games.
It was slightly brawlery.
Yeah, just those. That's exactly what they. Huh?
There was the. Oh God! Fuck!
Well, at least you didn't get the clock, Thomas.
Well, now I need to get the clock.
Alright, you gotta check the time. Anyway, Naruto screwing you up again.
Yep.
What else is new?
The Curse of Naruto.
The Curse of Kishimoto.
Yeah.
Still love you, Kishi, but God.
Ooh, you thought you got me.
I thought they got you. I don't know.
Okay, if I'm
it's
correct,
like,
this is a knife. Yes, it is.
don't get it. How are you gonna do this? Oh, okay.
Yeah, they
despawn.
just despawn after a while.
So yeah, if I had a means of getting the story of an anime, I would play it through a video game, not gonna lie.
Because most of them are video game-esque in nature.
Yes.
Yeah.
Very much. Again, like, I do love Ninja Storm. They are very simple games, very limited, but damn, are they not fun. It's like Kirby, in a way.
You mean, are they not fun? Because...
What?
You know, I'm not gonna nitpick that.
I thought we were gonna argue about Kirby now. I know how you feel about the Curbs.
Dude, I love curbs.
I know you love Curbs, but sometimes we had a discussion.
Oh, I don't have.
on
Oh, okay, I don't have enough hearts. Okay, I was wondering why my clock wouldn't work. I thought I was using the wrong button.
You didn't set the button?
No, I did set the button. I just don't have enough hearts. Yeah, that was a close one. Yeah, I'm
That
playing
was
so
too close.
I'm playing too terribly today.
Oh, I thought that was the moon for a second.
That would've been cool. Just the moon falls on top of me, I grab it. Okay.
Where were you in Majora's Mask? Killing Dracula?
Getting bitches and getting paid? I don't know.
By killing Dracula?
Yeah.
We're still not in the, where it starts in the original Castlevania, are we?
No, that's gonna be...
A few more levels?
The next map, I wanted the axe anyway. Okay.
Well, we don't have Fuma Shuriken, bro, so we're gonna have to.
If I remember correctly, there is a Fuma Shuriken in this set of levels.
Sweet.
Everybody watching
Boomerang.
Everybody watching this is gonna be pissed that we're not calling it the boomerang, but whatever. Fuck the haters.
Fuck off. Based Fuma is God.
Yeah.
Do they want us to call it the Fumarang?
That'd be cool.
All right, base Fumarang. Let's go. So, why does Dracula, Lord of Darkness, or whatever the hell he calls himself these days, have henchmen armadillos?
Because they're boss, and they can be surprisingly fucking annoying.
Real armadillos or
Those ones.
these ones?
Those ones.
Okay. Yeah. I never would have guessed that Dracula is an exotic animal collector.
Dude, he's all the exotic animal collector.
Just like the Invisible Man? The exoticest of animals?
Yes. Yep.
Ah! There we go. Alright, don't
Yep,
make us
yep.
use the Fumarang.
We don't have
I almost forgot what we called it.
Yes, there's one in this level.
Okay. Is it that one?
No. I know where it is.
Is it that one?
Dominic, I'm gonna hit you.
Well, I'll only allow it if you get the Fumarang. No, that's not it.
Dominic,
That's
I
not
know
it.
exactly where it is. Shut up.
I'm trying to help.
This is a clock.
you're just rubbing it in now, Mr. Show Off.
Because you won't shut up.
You also missed the candle.
I don't give a shit.
I think I broke him.
You're making
We
me
haven't
angry.
even made it. You
This
haven't
is
even
it.
made it to
This
death
is it.
yet. All right, Fumarang. Now Thomas can be happy.
Turkey on the side.
Okay, so
Suck
is
my
this where
balls.
you died last time?
No, I did not die right here.
Ah, stupid knife. I hate that. I hate.
It was at the cost of some points, but who gives a shit about points? Oh wait, no, they give me lives. Never mind, I love points. Points are love, points are life. Literally!
Okay.
Oh god.
Okay, but I kind of wish they would.
I like these
Give-
gravity-defying candles. Look at that shit. Look at that.
I never. Oh wait, they're like the candles from Harry Potter.
Yeah! Didn't you know Castlevania and Harry Potter are in the same universe, dude?
Really?
Confirmed by J.K. Rowling.
JK, I love you even more now.
No, I'm kidding.
That would be cool though.
That would be
I wouldn't
cool.
mind that. Dude, I want to find a Deathly. I want to fight a Deathly Hollow.
I don't even know what that is. And I
I
read the
actually
book.
forgot what that is. It's been a while.
Oh my gosh, Autumn. Oh my gosh, I'm alive.
Damn it! What is the Deathly Hollow now? Now that's gonna bug me.
Got glorious, glorious two-stone. And then an axe.
For a second, I thought you said Tucson, and I was getting excited.
Aww.
We're almost there, Thomas. Mika just needs to stop
Almost.
dying.
Yeah, no, he just needs to stop, being a pleb. Also, stop using the yo-yo, but that's
That's kind of going against our rules, Thomas.
You shut up.
Do you
Oh!
know who else goes against the rules?
What?
Hitler.
You're right.
Are you Hitler?
I could be. Oh, sweet, I got a life.
You need to grow facial hair, though.
Yeah, okay, so I have a bone to pick with these things. Their hitbox is very hard to tell, and they're an insta-kill.
And you have no control of your movement?
I do have control over my movement, it's just their hitbox is hard to tell where they start and where they end.
I just hate stuff like that. That is out of nowhere in your line of sight, I guess.
Yeah.
They just randomly throw something that will kill you instantly. Like, I understand we have to have good reflexes or timing, but geez, that just seems unfair, though.
Yeah, no, and those things are an insta-kill, which really sucks. Especially
Yeah.
given the nature of this game. Where, for once, it's a SNES game with an actual life bar system, and not just one hit, one kill. Okay, yeah. See that castle in the upper right?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's where the first game starts.
And we made it there last time before the game shit on us.
No.
Yes. Whoops, the daisy.
That reminds me, you've never watched any Castlevania games, have you?
I have the second one.
So you have the game.
I have the game, but it's a weird. There's a weird bug with mine. I patched everything nice, and it's even in English and everything. But for some reason, I can play the game, but the second I take damage, the game crashes. And I don't know how, and I don't know why.
So you're gonna have to get good if you want to play it.
I'm gonna have to get the best good.
Did you look up and see if there's actually a bug?
No,
that's...
it was like 4 o'clock in the morning, and I finally... Oh, that's an X. I finally got it working, so I'm like, you know what? I'm just gonna... I'm just gonna shelf this for a bit, and I'm gonna come back to it later when I give a shit.
Can we give a shit now?
I don't know, Dom. Can we?
We're kind of in the middle of something, but can we?
I don't know, Dom. Can we?
You want me to, like, second browser right now? Look up and see?
No.
Can you handle this without me holding your hand?
No, Dom. I need you. I've always needed you.
I wish I knew the lyrics to My Heart Will Go On. I would start singing it now.
I am not even gonna start singing. Whoopsie daisy.
You're not supposed to. I am.
Well, no. I'm not even gonna start singing because every time I sing via Skype, it comes out 30 billion times worse than it actually is. Oh my god,
Maybe you just suck at singing. Ever think of that?
No, I do suck. I do suck at singing, but I can sing slightly good. But then Skype ruins everything. 3 stone.
I suck at singing. I think Akod's the only one of us that could actually sing.
It's because he actually fucking sings.
And he actually took lessons for it, unlike you and me.
Well, then again, he sings in a very specific way that is not exactly good for all genres, because he sings in the same exact voice and the same exact inflections every time I hear him sing, and that's not always good when the source material doesn't really support that. You know,
well, yeah, it depends on what song he's singing. He's not going to be good for the Disney.
Have you heard him sing in any of the plays that you guys done?
Yeah.
Okay.
I was in the play. Of course I know. Of course I was there for that.
Actually, you don't know that. You could have been in. You could have been not in every scene that he was in.
Well, I was a backup dancer in those plays too, so yeah, I kind of had to be there when he sang.
Anyway,
back to Akot singing.
So imagine his singing voice.
Right.
Now apply that to, say, Backstreet Boys.
That's the most hilarious thing I've ever imagined.
Again, he uses the same exact singing voice for everything.
I want Akot to start a boy band now.
Also, I'm realizing I'm shooting... I am firing so many shots right now, and he's going to be the one... We have this on video!
Oh, God.
I'm sorry,
He's
Anthony,
gonna
I love
hate
you.
us. This is not out of spite, Akot. We love you.
Yeah, no, it's just... I've noticed it with my many years with him. Sounds like we're married. Well,
it's now legal in our state. There's nothing wrong with it. Jump.
I'm
Jump.
good. Dominic, what do you take me for?
I'm holding your hand. What do you take me for? Also, my glasses are getting foggy.
You getting a little excited over there, Dom?
No, I don't know why, but apparently I'm sweating.
Yeah. Okay, if I remember correctly, one of these candles coming up is a knife, so I'm just gonna skip them all.
It looks like I'm watching this in 240. Now that I've taken my glasses off.
Never mind, that was not a freaking knife. I will take that, okay.
So maybe you start using base Boomerang because you have 99 hearts?
I should, but I don't need it yet. That's the thing.
You don't want to waste what you don't need. You might need to fight death soon.
No, he's way late. There we go. I needed it there.
So, are like Dracula and Death like college buds or something?
Okay, so here's the thing.
Give me some...
I will give you deepest lore. Anyway, so here's the thing. There is one... Oh, by the way, spoiler alert for anybody watching this.
That hasn't played it already?
Spoiler alert for Lament of Innocence. I think that's the game that they went through it in. PS2 game. I am the dumbest.
We didn't
Yeah,
even get to use it.
I used it.
Not for killing.
I used it. I used it on an acid eyeball.
Alright.
Anyway,
Shout out to you,
there's
acid
this dude named Michael or Mikhail.
Belmont?
No, Corvist.
Okay.
And over the course of Lament of Innocence, I forget exactly the plot line, but basically he comes across the Philosopher's Stone, and that for some reason turns him into Dracula and all this bullshit. And basically, once he gets the Philosopher's Stone, he becomes the setting equivalent of Satan for some reason. Don't know why.
Full Metal Alchemist, let's go.
But
Also,
yeah, so
that was the worst.
yeah.
They really put that in the worst place possible.
Yeah, no, they do it all the time. Anyway, so all that shit happens. So Michael Corvus is now Dracula, and that for some reason gives him dominion over death himself. Don't know why, don't know how.
That really hurts.
Yeah.
Just that whole ordeal.
I don't know, the PS2 era games were weird. Actually, that whole era of games was weird.
I want to play the 64 version one. The one that made Angry Video Game Nerd rage quit.
Which one? There was two.
Yeah, there was a schoolgirl. It was,
Dude, I don't know this shit.
let me look it up then. Because it upsets me that he actually rage quit, because I wanted to kind of get a gist of what the... I just want to know how it ends, and I guess I have to play it myself.
Yeah.
Castlevania Nintendo 64.
Yeah, there was, if I remember correctly, there was Castlevania 64, and then there was this other game, something Darkness. I don't remember. I think Darkness was good, but Castlevania 64 was an absolute wreck.
Yeah, I think it's Castlevania 64.
Yeah.
Yeah, Legacy of Darkness. Yeah, it's 64. I want to play that one. Great, that means I have to buy it. Jesus. Sucks. I don't want to have to order something online right now.
Or you can be a cool guy and use your totally legitimate licensed Nintendo 64 console.
We do have that, but I'd still have to order a cartridge.
I don't
That's
think you're
the thing.
catching my drift, Dom.
I know what your drift is. I'm just playing off of it right now.
Don't play off my drift.
But I want to play Tokyo Drift.
No.
I'll play it for the channel.
Tokyo Drift.
I don't even think there is a Tokyo Drift game.
There is.
Which makes me sad.
Wait.
There is?
Wait, I don't know actually. I could be incredibly wrong.
I don't think we're ever gonna play any racing game that's not Mario or Crash.
Dude,
channel.
Crash Team Racing is so good.
Didn't they make a sequel? Like recently?
Define recently.
2010.
No.
Sad.
The sequel to it was like 2006?
So I'm way off on recently,
Oh, okay.
but... Okay, we're just gonna do that. Is that what we're gonna do today, Thomas?
We're gonna fight? Yeah.
Die?
Yeah. No, I am hemorrhaging lives.
Anyway. Love Crash Team Racing. Always pick Dingo Dial. Because he's my favorite.
Why would you pick Dingo Dial?
He's my favorite, leave me alone.
No! You pick the main character, then you never switch from him. And then when people tell you to switch because he's a plebe, you vehemently deny them their human rights. Anyway, I am falling apart.
Fits the person?
They are no longer fit to be a person, yes.
No, oh, you didn't even hear me. I said
No.
3/5 the person. Shots fired.
Sorry.
Anyway, you got my drift anyway.
Yeah,
Crash
I don't
Team
know, did you
Tokyo
get my
Drift. Well, I think I got it. Let's start a Kickstarter for a sequel. Anyway, I picked Dingo Dial, leave me alone.
No.
You seem like the guy that picked either the tiger or the polar bear.
No. I was always the guy who picked Crash. Always.
You had to be that guy.
Yeah. Well, no, it's just because I see, hey,
He's the main character. He's got to be the best.
No. I'm just angry at myself now.
Way to ACOD right now.
I am ACODing so hard.
Don't worry, if you talk to Jason, I ACODed in Pokemon today.
What'd you do?
Jason swept me with the Mothim.
That's nice.
Dude, they gave me crap. We were doing a random battle. They gave me a Weavile that had Swords Dance. I'm like, oh, is it like my Weavile? Sweet, I'm gonna Swords Dance. Bug Buzz, dead. Why does it not have Focus Sash? And then it was downhill from there.
Because...
One Quiver Dance and he killed my Rayquaza.
That's nice.
It wasn't even Mega.
It could have made it.
It should. Still don't know how I feel that it's Rayquaza gets a Mega and not a Primal, but whatever.
I don't know. I like its Mega. That is a good looking Mega.
Except for the head.
I
To
like
me.
the head. Oh, yep.
Hey man. Oh, this should just die. Wow, already a game over?
Alright, you know what? Just
Too distracted? Wanna try again?
10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.